This video brought to you by @Salesforce Docs. Welcome to Record Access via Sharing Rules, part of the Who Sees What series. These videos provide the basics on visibility and data access in Salesforce. In this video, we'll implement sharing rules to open record access up to users when the org-wide defaults are more restrictive than public read-write. At AW Computing, we set the org-wide sharing settings on opportunities to private, so only the person who owns the record can see it. We then created a role hierarchy to open access up to certain roles. Now, Sales Ops can see the opportunities of all users below them in the hierarchy, and the U.S. sales managers can see opportunities of users in the inside sales rep role. AW has grown and has added another sales team for the Asia-Pacific region. Sales Ops still sees all opportunities. U.S. sales managers see their team's opportunities, and APAC managers see their team's opportunities. So the role hierarchy allowed us to open record access up vertically. However, we need a way to extend record access horizontally so that the U.S. sales manager role can see records owned by users in the APAC roles, and the APAC manager can see records owned by users in the U.S. roles. Sharing rules let us extend access to users in roles, public groups, or territories regardless of their place in the role hierarchy. Let's go to our practice org to see how this works. Let's set up sharing rules so that opportunities are visible to the people that need to see them. Sharing rules are in the same place as our org-wide defaults, under Security, Sharing Settings. We scroll down to the Opportunity Sharing Rules section and click New. We give our rule a label, and a unique name will auto-populate. This rule is based on record ownership. We share opportunities owned by the U.S. sales manager and subordinates with the APAC sales manager role, and give the sales manager read-only access to opportunities owned by the U.S. team. And we create a second rule that shares the APAC records with the U.S. manager. This is also based on record ownership. We share the records owned by the APAC sales manager and their subordinates with the U.S. sales manager. And we give read-only access. Now the sales managers can see the opportunities in all regions. So we've just seen sharing rules based on record ownership. Let's take a look at a rule based on record criteria. We want the finance team to have visibility into any opportunities that the sales team has won. This rule is based on record criteria, where the won field equals true. Any record that matches this criteria is shared with the finance director and subordinates with read-only access. Nice! Even though our org-wide defaults for opportunities are private, we've given access to the teams that do need visibility by creating sharing rules. Here's a useful diagram to help you see how the layers of visibility and access work. A user's baseline permissions on each object are determined by the profile. If you are using permission sets, these also set the baseline permissions with the profile. Access to records a user does not own are set first by the org-wide defaults. If the defaults are anything less than public read-write, you can open access back up to certain roles using the role hierarchy. You can further open up access using sharing rules. And the record owner can also share individual records with other users by using the Share button on the record. To learn more about visibility and access, check out all the titles in this video series. You can also search for these topics in Salesforce Help. And come join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.